So I feel like there's a couple of things I need to address before we move forward into today's video. One, wow, hey, a new video, right? Shocker, I know. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys. There's no rhyme or reason as to why I haven't uploaded an actual video. I typically just want to be able to upload something that I feel passionate about or have a drive for, and that is few far between. I mean, I'm appreciative of you guys sticking with me through all of it, and I wish I could promise you that there was another video coming soon, but as of right now, I have no plans. I'm gonna continue moving forward with my podcast with my mom. I have debated on starting a new channel and uploading it there, or continuing to post it here. I thank you for all your love and support. You're the father I never had. Also, I need to address the elephant in the room from today's topic. I cannot point this out enough, or harder. I don't want there to be a shitstorm, but I'm bracing for it anyways. Don't be a dick. Don't go out of your way to fuck with anybody. It's not what we're here to do. Poop, shit, fart. But, man, we're all just here to laugh. You know what I'm saying? Don't be an asshole. Also, if you're one of those 15-year-olds that loves talking about how X cured your depression, I don't want to hear it. If you're out there and you say that a musician cured your depression, newsflash, you didn't really have depression. You were just sad for a little bit. That's all. The situation we're going to be talking about today, it all started with a tweet posted by Comedy Central stand-up. They were promoting a up-and-coming comedian. Name is Dina. But she had a special, and they took a little bit from her special, and, well, she did something that the comedian has never done before. She made a joke about something controversial. Crazy, I know. So, you're probably wondering, what was the joke about? And before I tell you, I'm gonna have to give a warning that this may not be easy to hear. And if you are a sensitive person, and you're weak of heart, or susceptible to shock, you might want to turn the video off now, because, ooh-wee. I'm gonna tell you, are you ready? You ready to know what the joke was about? Because you're not ready. She made a joke about, xxxtentaction. I know. I'm gonna give you a minute, because I'm sure you're gonna need one in order to breathe, relax. This is gonna be ASMR now. You good? Let's move forward. This joke was so controversial and just downright disrespectful and outrageous to the point where people actually doxed her family and are sending her death threats. Why? She even had to go as far as to private her Twitter account, make an official apology, and Comedy Central stand-up has then since took down the joke. And, I mean, if you're like me, and you're on the internet enough, you know that even though you delete something from the internet, that shit's not going anywhere. It's there forever. And I'm gonna show the joke as of right now, and what do you think about that, huh? I'm just so we're clear. It's not done to hurt anybody's feelings. This is just to really give an understanding of what we're working with here. We have to know the joke.
Morning, xxxtentaction. He's a rapper who was murdered. He's dead now. He was shot. He was on his way to buy a car with $50,000 in cash, and somebody shot him and took the money, which is very tragic. But I think also it would be a very good Venmo commercial. You know? That's the first thing I thought when I heard that. Like, I don't have Venmo. I should get Venmo.
Oh. Is that it? Well, hold on now. That doesn't seem right. Because all things considered, that's a pretty tame joke, considering how ruthless and uncaring the internet can be. And if you know X memes...
And we're launching, and we're crashing. Let's hit the pigs till they all go pop. We're the best birds, but we're angry. If you take our eggs, we're never gonna stop. Every female level, we will get 3 stars and set you straight.
They get pretty spicy. Let's look at this a little bit deeper. From what I can tell, there are 2 sets of people that are pretty much arguing over the situation. 1, people that understand comedy and stand-up culture, and 2, people that don't. Because on one side, it seems that you have pretty much a set of comedians that are saying, hey, you shouldn't apologize for this joke, and it shouldn't have gone as far as it has, because cancel culture is bullshit, and we stick together with our fellow comedian brothers and sisters. Ayo, comedian lives matter. But then you have essentially a group of musicians, artists, that are not a part of that world, and all they see is somebody poking fun of a comrade of theirs who was shot down and murdered and robbed. And they think it's a very disgusting and horrible thing to do. With that being said, I've recently decided to pursue a career in comedy, and I'm actually going to be performing my first stand-up routine at an open mic on the 30th. So this whole thing is very intriguing, because I have a passion for humor, and this state of affairs is one that I kind of want to share my thoughts and opinions on, and in order to do that, I'm going to be going over some things that I keep hearing very commonly surrounding this, and tell you my own personal take. This is me, my opinion, that's it. I'm not stating it as fact, so don't yell at me, even though you're going to do it anyways, it's okay. First thing I keep hearing. This joke is in poor taste. They say that comedy is tragedy plus time. But that's kind of a hard thing to agree with and disagree with, because there really isn't a guideline to how and when it's okay to joke about a serious subject matter. Because it's been over a year since X has died, and there's still those who are very uncomfortable with the idea of joking about him or anything surrounding him. But there's also a good amount of people who do believe that it's okay and that you should be able to joke about those things. So, I mean, look at the amount of people that were laughing in the audience. It's pretty clear that there's at least some demographic for this joke. The fact of the matter is, you're not right, but you're not wrong. Other thing I keep hearing, the joke wasn't even funny. Now, this is probably the most common thing that I keep hearing surrounding this, which is really funny, because it being unfunny justified death threats. I don't think there would be any Instagram comedians on the internet, because, wow, no, not funny. I feel like it goes without being said that comedy is going to be subjective to the individual, and that what you find funny isn't going to be necessarily what I find funny, and vice versa. But the fact of the matter is, the outrage wasn't coming from whether or not the joke was funny. It was coming from the controversy surrounding X and his death. Besides, it's hard to say that a joke wasn't funny when the entire room was laughing. So, was it really not funny? What if somebody was making fun of someone that you cared about like that? Well, if that somebody was a public figure, as X was, I almost would kind of expect that to happen, because that comes with the territory of being famous. That it doesn't really make any difference. I don't know. But I guess that's just me. A comedian is always going to expect a bit of negative feedback from a joke for releasing her private information to the public and sending her numerous amounts of death threats just because you don't like a joke. That's not how it works. I don't understand why that's so hard. I don't like pickles on my burgers, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna go all the way back to the McDonald's and find the 16-year-old fry cook and threaten to beat his ass because I don't like pickles. I can easily just take the pickles off my burger and move about my day, and that be that. Why is that hard? It's simple fucking just in your brain. Common sense. It's not that serious. And last but not least, this is my favorite one. Cancel her sis. Yes, queen. Bitch. Listen, if you're on a righteous crusade to cancel anybody that's promoting toxic, problematic behavior, you might as well continue that path a little bit further since you're already on the subject of this comedian and look into rap and rap culture, because you're going to find quite a lot to be upset about. Drugs, gang violence, murder, homophobia, misogyny. I mean, the whole shebang. It's all there. Alright, so if you're going to address her, you might as well keep going. It's either all okay or none of it's okay. There you go. So, in conclusion, I'll wrap it up with this. I do believe Comedy Central knew what they were doing when they chose this specific joke to promote and put out there to the public, because X does have a very dedicated and loyal fan base, so it was going to cause a bit of controversy, that's for sure. Now, the thing about that is, it's a comedian's job to find humor in things that you typically wouldn't find humor in, and she did that perfectly. And oftentimes, a joke will be made about a taboo subject. It's typically a comedian's job to make something dark funny. They find humor in things that you wouldn't find humor in. Now, a lot of those times, the things that they're going to joke about are probably taboo. But just because they joke about these taboo subjects doesn't mean that they don't care. You can still laugh at fucked up things and be a good person. I personally believe that Dina did her job and she did it well. I think that everything a comedian should do was executed perfectly on her, well, on her half. If we can't find a way to laugh at the dark shit in the world, I don't think we have much of a future for us. So, with that being said, I really do feel like we should show support towards comedy and laugh. Just laugh the pain away. Laugh the pain away. Laugh the pain away. Alright, so that's my piece. I hope you guys liked it. If you didn't, totally understandable. Fuck off.
But I'm depressed, baby, I'm depressed. I'm depressed, baby, but I'm depressed. But I'm depressed, baby, I'm depressed. But I'm depressed, baby, but I'm depressed. I must sleep for 4 days and